A mind's like water. Never know when you're done for. The whole day wasted.
The eternal fire will light our way. I serve the eternal fire. Silence, you mate. Back there.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
I'll never come back, yes. Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. All right, time for...
With pleasure.
We can't kill him!
Fuck me back!
Reminds me of our days of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place was good. Ah, please. Now we can greet each other.
Hey, Zoltan. You look...
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found. You, though, you've withered a bit.
Got some...
Fuck off, Geralt.
I'm looking... I know she came to Novigrad. Might...
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. What'd she be doing?
Hiding, probably.
See her in your dream?
Couple times.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and... There's a few...
Let me guess.
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boat. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Prime idea. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
10 barrels.
No, that's it says
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. No, seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine work. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings. Ah, here it is.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's...
That's what I'm... I'll ask the lassies at my half you.
Zoltan, wait. This is
And you figure that's a...
Wonderful.
Right you are. If you need anything...
Still here?
Just checking to see that everything's...
Actually, glad you're still here. Though well she knows the
Molly. Keeps things tight.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chamber.
Dandelion's not one to judge.
Yeah. If I didn't know him better, I'd say...
Oh,
Doubt I want to hear.
Probably better off not.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took the...
True.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool trigger as...
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
A figure most rare. Her nature dual. Look deep. Well.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself.
You want to take this one?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine.
Like a rose abashed of its... Dwarf. Never
Dwarfs with Rosa...
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion.
How dare...
Well, then won it. Word has it.
Well...
I'd enough of this job.
I will get you every last copper, with interest.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay him...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead.
Vespula's got some.
Really?
The King of Beggars made a deal with June.
Didn't hear nothing about...
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him.
Come on, Fritz.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Not entirely out of kindness.
What are you... Oh, I know you.
Not Gerald.
Oh,
Explain something if you don't mind.
so he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like...
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with... What do you think?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I... It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and...
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen?
Maybe he likes them.
Ah,
Oh, this and that, really. I don't know. Maybe his...
this woman.
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion...
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but...
My mind's like water. Never know when you're done.
Grand Roach.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of
You, Eliel.
Yes? Now
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so it's that. Any better?
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern.
What happened?
What do you think?
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a lot...
I know this is...
Why do I dress up? I became a tailor instead. Discovered I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside...
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment?
I managed to stay interested. Dandelion...
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet.
When'd you last see it?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted... Odd as requests go.
What did you and...
Let me think. Had an ordinary... If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might... In fact, he desperately wished to meet...
Kalkstein's and Nova...
You're too late, I fear. The witch, but as he perished, oh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his...
Really?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much more. Greetings.
Glad to take...
Of course.
So
Won't let them boss you around, eh? White Ow!
Are there better times ahead for us Ensha?
What if a halfling became a witcher, eh?
So the worst scum float. Here comes a witcher. The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man.
I was a war veteran. Stay back.
Double shows.
Arms for red, please.
Right, but don't ride teeth or a bigger rat
excuse me.
I am she.
I'll wait.
It turns out he'll not. A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever. Where'd he get bit? Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home. Wonder if the rat got a monster under my bed. Like as not.
Now can we talk?
Yes.
I know you saw Dandelion.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No.
Mold. That was his When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-ho! A stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know. See Dandelion?
No, but he never.
Thanks for your help. This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with...
Don't worry. I'm here to see her...
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emil. Interesting. Has
Looking for a girl named Molly.
my maidservant. I'm afraid she's...
Perhaps Geralt could accompany.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher?
Well, if Molly...
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges.
Shall we look at the horses?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir.
Gray's a nice color. Oh,
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong from... And the Bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see...
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. Seem to know your horse.
No is not the word.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of...
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing.
Well said. So,
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. All right.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's...
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Hey-ya!
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
What a thrill!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your...
Ah, yes, the portly young woman.
Speak to her, and you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Call me
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion...
Wouldn't be here.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the...
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about it.
No. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says dandelions are good for... But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice...
You do realize
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like... Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. Wait.
Know where I can find her?
I know. Whenever I ask...
Any chance you...
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a...
To take me on a romantic cruise. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing...
Oh, that's wonderful.
Ah, Geralt.
Gladly. It's...
I'd say the same. Well... And here we are.
Likewise.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murder said somehow Listen,
All the way to the garden.
did you catch him?
What do you want?
Rosavar Atras
Come with me. Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once you grab a wooden one.
Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Follow me.
Well, well, another freak.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Pop. Wood to start with. Ratted! You're quick!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are...
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty...
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid, but don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admit...
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly...
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense.
What? Lost your nerve?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Drat it! You're quick! Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly...
Can't rightly refuse a request.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing.
Edna might have. I certainly... My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know...
We've picked up a few things.
Wonder how the war...
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasuries
Emperor continuing to push north.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not...
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of finance...
Changing. Dandelion act any different lately?
Strange? It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre name.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Washed your hair lately?